showing up quite a bit as of late, showing that Kirby may not have the top tier buffs needed, but can definitely compete after a little bit of a tune-up he's received in the last few patches.
Yeah, I mean, I've always felt like Kirby was really good, just slow. Slow characters will always get kind of gatekept in Smash, and I think in this matchup, we'll kind of see it to the greatest effect, because if Joker plays this right, he will never be in Kirby's like strike zone. And right now, Skar is looking like trying not to get hit.
Yeah, fantastic job right there. I mean, Kirby taking the power is kind of okay. Being able to use bullets is a good attribute, and the edge guard is something that Kirby does have as a tool, but it's just getting your opponent off stage that's the difficult part.
And just the rundown, too. Skar's literally going coast to coast and forcing JeJaJeJa to just sprint at him. And Kirby, with them stubby little legs, it's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, it's so difficult for this character to get in. But once they do get in, like, tools to scrap with the best of them, in my opinion. It's just always, like, getting in is the hard part.
Oh, don't tell me we went retro on the 2008. If I can't hit you, I'm up being away with my Kirby. Only projectile that man has. Ah! All right, it didn't hit. It didn't work, but it was pretty. I like the attempt. Wow, if that one hit fair would have hit, JeJaJeJa would have exploded afterwards.
Yeah, this is where it gets really scary, because, like, almost anything from Arsene will kill at this percent.
True, though JeJa can duck a lot. Like, Kirby low profiles with the best of them, and Arsene Bear can be a little bit difficult to hit a crouching Kirby, too.
Yeah, I mean, when I play Joker in this matchup, when I play Joker in this matchup, it's so annoying to hit Kirby. The character's just so freaking tiny.
Get the Zero Samus problem in every single game where just any character can duck under her and it's like, yeah, what do? Joker, another one of those long-limbed characters, aids him giving him some good hitboxes, but when the character's leaning down, it gets a little bit difficult. Speaking of difficulty, Skar losing the first stock here is JeJa scrappily taking a bit of a lead.
Nice. Answers right back with that up smash, though.
And dead even as they're both on their second stock. And it's really interesting to see who wants to push the aggression, because JeJaJeJa, of course, doesn't, have a projectile, doesn't really have, range, kind of a stocky character. But at the same time, you can't just be reckless, or you give your opponent Arsene and you're very, very light, so a back air at 50, 60 at the ledge, you're just going to explode.
Not only that, but you got a bit of a linear recovery, too. I mean, you can definitely see Skar use things like downward angled gun or just Arsene down air to hit the apex of Kirby's up B if you do not get the chance to snap edge.
Ooh, get red.
Yeah. Clean saying, oh, Kirby's a little underrated in case you, didn't know.
Yeah, the smash attack always stay hidden.
That's one thing Kirby's always had going for them. Ooh, okay, the down to into the grab, big damage, 63%. Arsene back, and that up smash had a shield? I didn't know that would actually scoop down low enough to actually hit Kirby. Very surprising right there.
Arsene coming in clutch. Now, the problem really is that if Skar tries to play close to the edge and JeJaJeJa gets a lucky trip off of down tilt, this is kill percent. That forward smash has been super buff.
Oh, that almost did it going deep. Are you going to make it back? Oh, that should be it, but no punish on the recrabs. Very fortunate for Skar. And I'm really wondering who's going to end this out. No more Arsene. It's going to be a lot more difficult for Skar to get a killing blow. JeJaJeJa, has the smash attack. A down air can do it, a trip can do it, as you mentioned earlier, Scabs.
Yeah, Kirby's kill tool is a little bit not super committal, but then again, Joker can kind of keep it out. Is that?
Yeah, you taunted a little too early.
Yeah, that man had his hand on the button he was waiting for it. He thought he got the best gimp in the world, but he's got a little bit more game left to play.
JeJaJeJa not too happy, gonna go for a down air attempt, not finding a nair. Arsene kills alive, and JeJaJeJa staring at death's door. Big Arsene, you're at 104, terrifying right now.
Did he also use Arsene Inbone to get around that back air? It looked like the transform bailed him out.
Okay, and the dash attack, still not quite. But you have the Arsene guns. You have to be really careful in this recovery. Perfectly spaced. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Both players feeding for that back air, but JeJa not quite going to finish it off right there.
That beautiful two-frame.
Yeah. Actually, was it a two-frame or was it just like poking the head up above the ledge? Either way, like just the option coverage was always there from JeJa. sticking that foot right out there, using Ultimate's engine to like kind of, how do I call it? Run up and get the spacing just right before putting this F tilt out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of really good character knowledge, too. You have to admit that when you see these character specialists who play these underutilized characters like Kirby, they know every in and out of their character's kit. And right there, just the perfect angle on that down tilt, or excuse me, forward tilt, exactly what he needed to sniff out Skar's recovery.
3, 1, go!
All right. Very similar case, if you will. Skar kind of playing a little more of the defensive. Hey, you have to approach me. I have a projectile. The damage is racking up slower, but unfortunately for him, this historically did not work out. Mistake right there. Oh, is that stop gone? JeJaJeJa still making it.
Yeah, barely.
It always feels like he's on his last jump. Like, Skar just so close to finishing up these recoveries, but he just cannot get the last hit that he needs to completely exhaust JeJa's kit.
Yeah, testament to the tenacity of JeJa right there. Really wants those guns. Don't blame him. Or maybe going for a little bit of the good jank.
Yo, that's that shootout right there. Just a full hop, inhale, do it 2 or 3 times.
They don't know about that. They don't know about the shootout, all right?
Yeah, there's like a soft 45-minute VOD that y'all can look up if you want to see that shootout.
Christmas came early.
NBBA, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Skar not able to get a counter, wanting to set up for it, but earlier when he did that attempt, good stuff, one hit into the bear. Nice stuff coming in from Skar.
Yeah, it's more consistent on higher percentage just to go right into a back air, especially when you have Arsene already. It's just less variables for them to pop out, especially a lighter character like Kirby. Just take what you can get, and it'll probably kill.
For sure. And JeJaJeJa, you can tell, playing a bit more, almost flustered, if you will. These attacks aren't really designed to kill. I don't even know how designed they are to hit. Oh, that back air was designed to hit, though. Got you down and not able to get it. But, we're seeing nairs, we're seeing back airs, but it's nothing deadly, just more of a please stop hitting the attacks.
And when you see him using the back air at lower percents like this when it's not going to kill, that's a really good kill tool for Kirby. So when you're scaling that even on shield or on hit, it's just going to be a lot more difficult for him to actually get something to connect to send Skar off stage.
Yeah, you have to commit way more, and Joker punishes those commitments all day.
And I'm starting to question, the downer in theory seems really good for edgeguarding Joker, and I thought prior to watching the set it was going to be a phenomenal tool, but when you keep missing, you're giving up so much stage control, and it's so difficult to regain that against a Joker.
I think it's more of a testament to how well Skar is doing at recovering, and how creative Skar is getting with some of those confirms. Just doing an up tilt right there to take away that stock, and recognizing with Arsene it will be more than enough.
That was, very intelligent. Talk about an anti-air. Oh, good recovery again from Skar. When you were mentioning how good he is recovering, even there, skirting the edge, making it very, very difficult for JeJaJeJa to get a down air off.
I don't know if that was supposed to kill.
Yeah, that was completely a DI mix-up. I don't think that Skar is ready for that at all. The sparks just did not look like that was actually going to send him off stage fully.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit fancy. With the AHA ticks going up, that just leads up to so much more damage than you're anticipating.
And the 1% off the bullet as well. I just always love just people optimizing their conversions. Every percent really matters. Try to dash attack himself. Your dash attack, not a Kirby dash attack, alright?
And then kill him for another like 40%.
Feels like Skar's getting a lot of these jump-ins for free. Like, JeJaJeJa is having a hell of a time punishing Joker when he's above him. And Kirby's up air is a bit slow, so I can see why that's an issue. I'm wondering if he's going to, just holding the up smash in his back pocket as a kill option, or if he's... Because this is starting to drift really far away from JeJaJeJa at 100%.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! Okay, we're good. Are we good? That's a regrab? Oh, no, that's not a regrab. Okay. I was scared for a second.
We're maybe borderline good. Oh, we're not good. It all came down to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't get janked.
There's no way.
Do not get hit by the little brother at the sleepover. No!
Oh! That almost worked. That almost happened.
Oh, it almost happened again.
Skar, just go. That's a regrab.
Yeah, just kill him. Please kill him for that.
What a dangerous game being played over there.
That's like watching a horror movie in slow motion. We know what's behind that door. We know that this is the way that leads to defeat. Don't go in there, Skar.
Yeah, there's like 10 ways that could have gone wrong. I'm very happy that Skar managed to like sneak that one out there, but precarious. Even though he was at like 10%, still so scary. But excellent punish on that regrab, though. Because, I mean, eventually you have to commit at something. Because JeJaJeJa, I was having some shades of shootout right there, willing to hang out on the ledge, waiting for any mistake to happen.
And that's been the Kirby special since, like, N64 days. It's just, if you lose your patience against a Kirby who just sitting there at edge and regrabbing, if your options are not perfect to punish the regrab, you might find yourself down a stock and a bit red-faced.
Yeah, that strategy has been been around for longer than some of our viewers have been alive. Not even kidding.
Good God, I feel old now.
Yeah. I remember playing this game, or Smash 64, at like a sleepover when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and someone hit me with that. I'm like, I'm never getting hit by that again. I think I did like maybe 2 or 3 more times in my life, but still, like, it's been around for a hot minute. Game number 3, and it all comes down to this.
And this is an interesting stage pick. The longer lips will allow JeJaJeJa to recover a little bit underneath the stage, which is going to be harder for Skar to get those downward angled guns to knock him away.
Yeah, that might be the reason why why JeJaJeJa picked that stage. But right now, it's looking like Joker's in the jungle gym that he's usually in, just kind of running around, playing with guns. Uh-oh. Oh,
that was
he needs no
Complete disaster by JeJaJeJa as he misses up the jab lock that could possibly have confirmed into a kill and then gets an SD.
Yeah, that was worst case scenario.
Absolutely. I mean, the only thing that could have been worse is not getting the 2 hits first.
Yeah.
But
So, I mean,
just,
I think he
wow.
needed the 2 hits to get like a little bit of charge and forward smash to have it. It might have killed if he had gotten the forward smash in there, right at the ledge. Kirby's F smash
Yeah.
is no joke.
Or maybe just
What?
had the 1 hit into that smash. Oh, that one exploded.
Well, cleaning it up so quickly, only 32% extra credit.
Yeah.
I thought maybe JeJaJeJa was just a genius and said, actually, this was to push you off stage into a down air. And I was just, wow, I had 200 IQ. I never thought of it. Oh, you can't eat bullets. Oh, got the grab. Big damage, maybe?
Not able to follow up off the air dodge, but still in a solid position. Yeah, look at these literal footsies. Footsies that are hitting you with his foot.
That has to be so annoying and frustrating to deal with as you're recovering. Those guns from above.
Linear recoveries, man. Joker just eats them alive. There's so little you can do. Now we get the jab lock, and then the weak hit of the up tilt. I don't know if he messed up the turnaround or if it was the conversion afterwards that he missed. But JeJaJeJa, some fancy footwork here, but he can't quite finish it off. He's dodging around Arsene, dash attack forcing him off stage now. How does he actually get back?
Arsene is almost gone. Just take your time landing. Great stuff right there. Does make it back. Very safe. 122, you're still in jeopardy of dying, but fortunately for JeJaJeJa, Skar doesn't seem to really go off stage, which is allowing JeJaJeJa to live a bit longer than Kirby maybe should be able to.
I'm loving the
that was
patience.
there.
Well, yes. I'm loving the patience by Skar, by the way. Like, to be able to space the gun so well and just keep to that game plan. It's working beautifully, but right now, JeJaJeJa with a bit more momentum on his side. A lot more, as already at 66%, Arsene's going to come out to play, and this is really Skar's last chance to make a huge comeback.
Yeah. That
Nice.
pack is going to be enough. And it seems as if the Skar does a fantastic job, but once JeJaJeJa gets momentum, Skar doesn't know how to really slow it down or stop momentum or, get his turn in. That seems to be the issue.
I think that's more of a JeJaJeJa doing well thing than a Skar doing poorly thing, because JeJaJeJa is so good at capitalizing on advantages.
Yeah, his advantage state doesn't really have a flowchart. He just has exactly the perfect combo at the right times. It's hard for Skar to predict what he's going to do in SDI or DI out of it.
I mean, I completely agree, but you do have down B, which I have not seen used at all as Joker. Stops a lot of combos that Kirby wants to do.
That's true. Kirby's strings aren't always airtight. Right now, JeJaJeJa's confirmed are looking airtight because that up air was looking as big as the moon right there.
No fly zone as JeJaJeJa does a really good job of hunting Skar down. Skar did his best to do a lot of bullet camping up top and just delay his descent, but JeJaJeJa, he went up and got his stock.
Yeah, talk about finishing your plate, saying, I do not want to leave this to chance. I don't want to let you hit the ground and get another shot this game. That was such a beautifully placed up there right there.
Yeah.